Good morning, this is Ron Wilczek, broker, Metro Phoenix Homes. We're on another in a series of tours of Phoenix foreclosures. This is a bank-owned property at 8742 West Wedgewood Drive in Peoria, 85382. This community has about 130 homes built in the period of 95 to 98. They range in square foot size from 1,300 square feet to 2,600 square feet. This home is exactly 1 mile from Arrowhead Mall. It is a premium location in terms of property values. It is a smaller community, not a lot of public parks or community parks in here, but it's a great property. We're going to go inside now and let's have a look. But before we do, we're going to look at the exterior fascia boards and the exterior of the property. This was built in 1997, 1,946 square feet. 4 bedrooms, 2 baths. You can see the fascia boards need to be painted. That is consistent with all the fascia boards, including the ones on the higher parts of the roof. You got a broken out window in the garage. The exterior paint of the house, you know, it seems like it could be okay. I don't know what the homeowners association is going to say. There you can see on the side of the wall there's some rust, which means the air conditioner pan had some water buildup at one time. Could be a factor now, or it could have already been resolved. You've got some landscaping issues in the backyard, a couple screens on the windows. Got grass here and combination desert, and you got some grass growing up here within. That appears to be a bougainvillea, and I think it's coming back. Probably could be left alone. Need to do something with the dirt here, maybe some plants. General maintenance, cleaning in the front yard. Now here's where you're going to have some fun with this house. This house had a leak in it at one time. You'll see that the drywall's been cut away. The person who's listing the house said they had an estimate of $6,000 to completely fix all that and paint the house and get it fixed up. And they're not going to do it. They're going to sell it as is. This is the living room, dining room. It is 20.5 feet by 16 feet. And it's got a nice little cutout there, a box seat by the window. And they literally tore, you'll see as we go through, this drywall's missing in most of the house because the water leak, which we think came from, when I say we, Scott Beatty met me here and we had a look at this together. We think we figured out where the water leak came from, but anyways, nice architecture. Nice lights, a great floor plan, great community. The tile flooring is throughout all the areas in the house. As we go into let me see, here's interesting. You've got a light here for a table and one here, so you've got some options as to how this house would actually work. It looks like they probably have the table here, and that was probably a formal. Okay, this room is 22.5 by 10 feet. The kitchen is 9 feet by 10 feet. Vaulted ceilings throughout. Some outdated lighting, but that's probably fine. Laminate countertops, and they're, it's not too, well, you know, they tried to caulk it here or seal it here. It's a little bit uneven. Scott said maybe it could be painted, but sink looks kind of nasty. The splash boards are gone. This is a really gross oven. Gas, there's gas in the house. Underneath the sink is a reverse osmosis system. Serious cleaning in the house. Oak cabinets. Again, everywhere it looked like there was water, they took the drywall out to investigate. They didn't want to leave any stone unturned. When I was here the first time, they had huge fans drying this whole place out. They were doing that for several days. I wanted to come back when they were done. Now, whether or not, you know, you look at this kind of thing, and Scott says, you know, he's got some Clorox bleach mix that he sprays and all this stuff to make sure there's no mold or fungus growth. You know, this property at the right price could return a really good return on investment, could probably get a pretty good lease payment. high vaulted ceiling in the master. The master is 18 by 12.5 feet. Nice plant shelves. That fan looks a little warped, probably needs to be replaced. In the master, we have a separate tub, which is very dirty, and shower. Nice window views. And it's got basic fixtures and lights here with the double sinks. Apparently there was no concern about the leak coming from here because all these areas, cabinets and drywall is still intact. Here you've got again, more search for water here. On this side, the master closet is 9.5 feet by 6.5 feet. And we'll go to bedrooms 2, 3, and 4 next. Bedroom 2 measures 11.5 by 10 feet. Children's fan. And there are closet doors in the garage. Not sure exactly how many are workable or how they all fit and where. Bedroom number 3 is 10 by 11. So obviously you're talking about putting in drywall, then retexturing and painting. And then bedroom number 4 is 10 by 10. Laundry room. This is kind of a sneak preview on some of the auction homes. As we go into the garage, here you'll see some of the cabinetry and doors. Gas hot water heater. Closet doors, looks like 1, 2, 3, 4, 2 sets there. Got some more interior doors here. 1, 2, 3, 4 of those. Got a garage door opener. Again, the broken out window, small pane there. And now let's go to where Scott and I determined, in our best estimation, was the source of the leak. That makes sense because it's central to the house. This is the hallway or second bathroom. And you'll see that this was all taken away. So the assumption would be that this is where the cause of the leak was. You can see there's a new hose, so it could have been the problem, but this is all cut away. So you're talking about new cabinetry, most likely a new countertop, but it appears to be intact. It's not broken, but then you have to match up everything, so probably a replacement. So the contractor who looked at this house said $6 grand. Scott, I believe, thought that was fair, but there's obviously more to the house than just repairing this stuff. But you'll see that again the tiles throughout everywhere, so there is no flooring issue. Every single room in here has tile, so it'd be very easy to maintain. People would probably want rugs, you know, to maybe stop some of the echo in here as renters, but it's a great floor plan, and it's a great area. And I believe that with the correct ROI, this could be a great investment. Extended concrete for the patio. We believe that this nice little area, although they thought it was cute and it served its purpose for a while, it appears that it's kind of leaning. So Scott and I were both of the opinion that this wall would probably have to come down, which means that it would have to be the dirt spread across here, evened out, and then obviously replanting of the grass, And the wall's going to have to be repainted then because of the dirt stains. More example of the fascias that need to be painted. That's questionable. That probably needs to come down too, that little wall. These fence gates don't need to be there. Perhaps they had a dog, or they just stored things over here and wanted to keep it out of sight. You know, one other item to note is that although all the windows have blinds in them, they're generally hard to operate and don't turn that well, so that's probably another item for consideration of replacement.